Welcome, you're welcome. This was the 5th STSM as part of Working Group 2. I was a guest at the University of Thessaly in Greece at the Department of Public and One Health. My work with the co-leader of Working Group 3, Eleftherio Meletis. Guardian already set the objectives to refine, to improve, and to finish the data collection tool based on the comments received during the data collection, to produce guidelines on how one can actually use the tool, and to identify key data needed to feed the future output-based model linked with Working Group 3. And the main results of this STSM were an updated, clean version of the data collection tool that can be easily implemented to acquire good data quality for non-regulated cattle diseases, but we can't say any more non-regulated now. The acquired data can be used by Working Group 3 to estimate the probability of freedom from disease. So we improved the tool was embedded, the improved tool, in a Google form. The Google form consists of 3 main sections: the general information or the demographic part, the disease control program, and the last part, the testing strategy. The data collection tool was implemented in a Google form as a way to represent how the tool should actually work. And we sent out to colleagues from Greece and Romania for feedback. We also created guidelines with additional information to help the potential respondents and how one can use the data collection tool. We also developed the country X, an example on how one can use on how can fill the new tool to be used by the potential users as a template, an ideal country with high quality data. And also I created an overview of the sources. The old version of the tool was disseminated among sound control members. Therefore, information on data quality and sources were available. So precise analysis targeted on data sets was developed. And we conclude that as future work, we should find better means to ask that information from users and explore efficient ways to collect the data, both user-friendly, the user can easily input, and data extraction-friendly techniques. So the analysis of the data to be done easily. Eleftherios was thinking about a tool embedded in a SQL database. The work is ongoing. Further plans were needed in order to evaluate how the new Google form actually works. So our idea was to test the new questionnaire for one non-regulated cattle disease, the enzootic bovine leukosis. The collected data will be useful for models that can quantify the probability of freedom from enzootic bovine leukosis and for creating an overview of the IBL situation across several European countries. Personal emails already have been sent to the potential respondents asking for their willingness to fill in the form. From Greece, Lithuania, Slovenia, Croatia, Portugal, Ukraine, Kosovo, Ireland, North Macedonia, Serbia, and Romania. Worth mentioning is that more than half of them answered positively up to date. A tentative timeline for finishing gathering the IBL data for these 10 countries is mid-December this year.